Hi, in the chapter 10, we will discuss the use of cloud services to foster and maintain e-business. And actually, we will discuss the security challenges to organizations engaged in e-business. To cover this chapter, I would prefer just choose one specific cloud services and one specific e-business. In this case, we will use just Netflix as a customer and Amazon Web Services as a cloud services. I don't know if you know it, but Netflix use the cloud services with Amazon in order to stream their videos. Okay, so Netflix is a commercial streaming video services with more than 100 million of customers around the world. Streaming video places a heavy load of networking capacity. For a 2 hour high definition movie, Netflix must deliver 5 million bits each second. This is a total of 9 gigabytes for that one movie. On any given night, Netflix accounts roughly a third of the internet traffic going into United States homes. As Netflix chose Amazon Web Services, so now Amazon had leveraged its expertise in managing vast server farms for its e-commerce needs into a cloud services that customers like Netflix could use without worrying about how the servers are operated. So in this image, show how the Amazon use enormous services farms that had the capacity that Netflix needed for customer ordering, transcoding, and the analysis of viewing patterns. In addition, Amazon had multiple regional service farms with a high failover capabilities. Even the loss of the entire server farm will not disrupt services for more than a few minutes. This proved the reliability that Netflix customers demanded. Netflix customers today log into an AWS server to order videos and to take care of other business transactions with Netflix. There are many login servers, and AWS automatically routes the user to one of them. Movie content providers upload their video directly to AWS. Netflix then transcodes the contents into many versions optimized for particular combinations of network speed and customer equipment. Netflix uses AWS to store more than 1 petabyte of movie content in multiple locations. However, Netflix handles content delivery itself. So in this image, shows how Netflix delivers videos content to individual customers. Netflix calls this content delivered network or Open Connect. So as I said, in this image shows that Open Connect is a network on the internet. It can peer with the ISP of the customer. The CDN boxes are placed at the peering point so that traffic only travels the relatively small span of the customer internet service provider network. In many cases, ISP reduce delays further by placing the appliance on their own premises at the location near the final customer. ISP tend to like this approach because it reduces traffic flowing across the network. The streaming traffic only goes to the short distance from the nearest ISP physical location to the customer. Okay, so in this image shows that AWS uses virtualization to turn each physical server into several virtual machines. Each virtual machine is a software process running on the physical server. However, it acts like a real server in its connection with the outside world. It has its own IP address as well as its own data. It is even managed like a real server. Using virtual machines give an organization agility, which is the ability to make changes quickly, even very large changes. For example, Amazon can move virtual machines quickly from one other server to another simply by transferring its files. It can even move virtual machines to server quickly to different regions of the world. In addition, new virtual machines instance can be added in seconds. In fact, a company can spawn many copies of the same virtual machines at once in no more time than it takes to spawn a single virtual machine instance. Physical servers offer nothing like this degree of agility. To make virtualization even more attractive to customers like Netflix, AWS provides a simple self-service application for customers to add new instances and do many other things themselves. So this recommendation system also requires Netflix to spin up large numbers of servers to short period of time. Even in content delivery, the ability to spawn and kill virtual machines quickly is critical. During peak evening viewing time in countries like United States, Netflix spins up many additions virtual machines for content delivery. It spins them down after peak hours. Infrastructure as a service. The AWS service that Netflix uses is referred to generically as an infrastructure as a service, or IaaS. Its ungenerally name refers to the fact that Amazon Web Services provides the computer's infrastructure, which consists of server operations, database management system, and so forth. Netflix creates and manages its own application for user ordering, transcoding, personalized viewing suggestion, and other matters. By outsourcing server operation to AWS, Netflix can focus its efforts more fully in developing and extending its applications. Finally, software as a service. Amazon is not the only CSP that Netflix uses. Another is Google. Netflix uses Google Mail to its internal communications. In contrast to just offering IaaS, Google offers application software as well. This is called software as a service. Here, software refers to application software. SaaS actually has been popular for some time. Okay, so a central issue for every cloud customer is security. In cloud competent companies are putting critical corporate and data on computers owned by other organizations. In the case of Netflix, Amazon is actually a competitor in the streaming media market. If cloud service providers fail to protect data from hackers, the potential consequences are enormous. Today, cloud customers wonder if government agencies are demanding access to their data under gag orders and that prevent customers from learning that this is happening. For example, National Security Agency servers in 2013 illustrated how even single employees can get access to masses of critical sensitive data. In the last few years, cloud computing has grown from being a promising business concept to one of the fastest growing segments of the IT industry. Now, recession hit companies are increasingly realizing that simply by tapping into the cloud, they can gain fast access to best of breed business application or drastically boost their infrastructure resources. But as more and more information on individuals and companies is placed in the cloud, concerns are beginning to grow about just how safe an environment it is.